1. Early years. I consider myself lucky to be part of the journey through life. I was born in a small village near the city of Daegu, Korea. As an infant, I was very healthy. My father was athletic, held a black belt in judo, and was the head of the post office. My mother was a homemaker. I had one elder brother, but no sisters. 3 months after I was born, tragedy struck when my father suddenly passed away of natural causes, leaving his 24-year-old wife and 2 sons. My mother was heartbroken, but she carried on with my brother and me. We were too young to know anything about death. My father graduated from the law school of Waseda University in Japan. At that time, it was unusual for a Korean youth to attend a Japanese university. My uncle, who would later become my guardian, majored in economics at Waseda University, my father's alma mater. He inherited many large pieces of land and earned a living by letting farmers cultivate them. He later ran a brewery and established a car brake manufacturing company, which would soon become one of the best in its field. After living in a small town named Jachon in Gyeongbuk Province for a few years, my family moved to a house in Pongsan-dong, Daegu. There, my mother started selling silk and clothes in the local market. She enjoyed a prosperous business until one day, there was a large fire. All her hopes and dreams were gone in a few hours. The only thing left was some money in a cash register that read, "No sale." However, she didn't give up her dreams. She rented another store in a place called Samun Market and sold whatever was left from the fire. Unfortunately, a few years later, another fire destroyed the entire market. This time, she lost almost everything. She was forced to sell the house that her brother-in-law had given her and move back into her parents' house. My brother and I, of course, went with her. We lived with our grandparents for more than 10 years. Often there was no one to take care of my brother and me when our independent-minded mother was away. By the time I entered middle school, my brother and I had to depend on my uncle for financial support. We were allowed to live at my uncle's house. He was then the president of the brewery that produced makgeolli, a rice wine popular with Koreans.